for those who will be watching later on, and for those who are live with me right now. Thanks so much for joining the live. Big up yourselves. I can see you already have people liking the live. Thanks so much. Thanks so much for sharing the love. Yeah, big up yourselves. Big up yourselves. I go by the name Romy is me on all social media platforms, and mainly on YouTube. I go by the name Romy is me, and on other social media platforms like X, or formerly Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, I go by the same name, Romy is me. So big up yourselves, kindly follow me up and check me out, and I really appreciate. So without much further ado, we shall be sharing whatever is currently going on. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining the live. Big up yourself. Kindly when you join the live, share, like the live, and I really appreciate. Kindly like the live, and I really appreciate. I don't take it for granted for those who have joined. Sorry, I'm checking up the algorithms over on this side as we continue. So kindly, if you join the live, or if you join the video, kindly like the live, and I really appreciate, because I don't take it for granted, and I really do appreciate everybody who has joined the live. So big up yourself, big up yourselves, and as usual, we continue supporting each other till the end. So let's stay interactive on the live chat, and I really appreciate. Let's stay interactive on the live chat, and I really appreciate. Yeah man. So without much further ado, yeah, thank you so much. 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 I can see you have 3 million people watching. 3 million people watching. Kindly like the live when you join, and I really appreciate. Kindly like the live. As usual, we find those proper likes so that we can be, suggested to other people, so that we can grow this channel big and better. And I really appreciate. Yeah man. Yeah, thank you so much. Can see people are already talking here on the live chat. So big up yourselves, big up yourselves. I don't take it for granted, and I really do appreciate you guys. Yeah man. Already. So basically, for those who might not know me, I come from Kenya, Nairobi, the capital city of this country, and I really do appreciate for those who have already subscribed to this YouTube channel, and yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining. Be yourself. So for those who don't know what has been happening here in Kenya, our country has been undergoing an impeachment process of impeaching our current the previous, I would say, the previous sitting deputy president, who has already been impeached, and it was successful. So it was an historical day yesterday where Kenyans were successful to impeach the deputy president, which is historical here in Africa, and in the whole world, to be precise. So it's a bar set high for me, I would say, for any leader who will ever seek to occupy any leadership in this country, to always be, a man who holds themselves with lots of integrity and dignity, and of course to always put the interest of the people first, to serve them. So that is one thing that has happened in Kenya, that is being talked about all over the world, that Kenyans have successfully impeached their deputy president. And I would really like to know your opinions. You can comment. For those who will be watching this video later on, comment on the comment section. And for those who are live with me, kindly comment or be interactive on the live chat, and I really appreciate, as usual. All right. So right here in Kenya, it's actually, what's the time? It's 11:17. Yeah, 11:17 actually. Yeah, so that is some few minutes to midnight, and we are here to continue staying interactive with you guys as usual, because you know you're the most important people in my life, among the most important people in my life, for the super support that you've always extended upon this content creation journey that I'm in. So big up yourselves, and I don't take it for granted, and I really do want to appreciate you guys. I can see people in the live chat really, you know, making sure that I get to laugh on their comments. So, as usual, I've been posting regularly, and thanks so much for the support, guys. Since I started once again posting regularly, I've been getting some positive remarks and positive feedback, and I really want to appreciate you guys for supporting my content creation journey, because I don't take it for granted, and I really do appreciate you guys. Be up yourselves, and I really do appreciate for the support, and the views have always been increasing day by day, and I really do appreciate. Thank you so much for joining the live. Kindly like the live, and make sure you are interactive on the live chat. I can see we have 3 million people watching. Kindly, you can, as usual, let us know who you are on the live chat, so that you can big up yourself, and it will be great if we continue being interactive on the live chat. So the third person to join the live chat, kindly let us know who you are, and we shall really appreciate, so that we can get interactive and share our opinions on the different matters that we are discussing on this live chat. So without much further ado, let's make sure we are interactive on the live chat, so that we can get to know the people who are on the live, and we can support you guys. Even if you're content creators, you can always share your link, so that people can support you. And I always say, on these live chats, it's like a free advertisement platform, where you get to, thank you so much for liking the live. I can see now we have 3 million people watching, and 3 likes. So thank you for the, hey. Thank you so much for the like, and I really do appreciate. I can see the Pearl of Africa is here, and it's amazing to see that you aren't asleep. The Queen of Uganda, how are you? Thank you so much for joining the live. Big up yourself. Hey everyone watching, welcome, and thanks for joining. Yeah, for sure. Thanks so much for joining. We don't take it for granted, and it's a beautiful moment that we are here, all of us. You can see we have 4 million people watching. Kindly, for the fourth person who has joined, kindly like the live, and I really appreciate. And for those who don't know how to like these vertical lives, you just long press on the screen, and it will give you an option of liking the live. And I really appreciate, because when you like the live, it gets suggested to other people, and it really supports this channel, and I really do appreciate. So I can see Harriet over here. Thank you so much for joining the live. We don't take it for granted. Big up yourself, and as usual, like the live, hit the like button, and we shall really appreciate Yo, how's Uganda over there, man? Be of yourself, be of yourself. I saw you in Mbarara. Is it Mbarara? Yeah, the city of Mbarara. Be of yourself. It's actually a beautiful city, Mbarara. Wow. I've never been to Uganda, but I seem to get the cities right due to Harriet Anabo, Empress. Thank you so much. It's because of you we get to know this beautiful city from Uganda. So be of yourself for highlighting the beautiful cities over there in Uganda, and I'm so glad that I get to recognize the cities over there, despite of me never being in the city where they call it the country of milk and honey or something. I saw you said that Mbarara is a city of milk and honey. Can you kindly elaborate on that? How true is that? Yeah, most welcome, most welcome, most welcome. Always supporting each other. Most definitely, you have to support each other. So how comes Mbarara is the city of milk and honey? I was like, wow. I thought all of Uganda is the country of milk and honey, but you were a bit specific about Mbarara being the city of milk and honey. How is that the case? Mbarara is the land of milk and honey because they are cattle keepers. Okay, okay, okay. Hey, but how comes? I don't know. I thought like the cattle with the long horns are only from Rwanda. I was shocked that they're even in Uganda, and I don't know if those are the best cattle for milk. You know, I don't think they're the best cattle for milk. So I was shocked to see your president having a very huge herd of such type of cattle. So I was like, why would you keep, such kettles which don't even produce lots of milk? Because they tend to have very long horns, but in terms of milk production, they're not the best in terms of milk production. So even in Uganda, we have those kettles. Yeah, I was like, I thought Rwandans are the ones who are uh, recognized to have such kettles, but it's good that you guys have them. But personally, I don't think I can rear them because I don't think they have lots of production when it comes to milk. I feel like it's best for uh, beef production for them just to be slaughtered because they're usually big in terms of physique, but in terms of milk production, I feel like they don't produce lots of milk production. So for the fourth person who has just joined, kindly like the live. If you don't know how to like these vertical lives, just long press on the screen and it will give you a like button option, and you'll easily like the live, and we shall really appreciate. Thank you so much. I can see you have taken the advice positively and correctly, and you've liked the live, so thank you so much. Kindly join us on the live chat so that you can get interactive and get to know who you are, and big up yourselves. Yeah, thank you so much. I can see we have 5 million. Kindly let's stay interactive on the live chat, and I really appreciate. I can see we have Harriet Anabo, a content creator from Uganda, the Pearl of Africa. Big up yourself for joining the live. You guys can always check on her. She does amazing content uh, from all over Africa. So kindly check her out. And if you're a content creator and you're watching, kindly stay interactive on the live chat so that you can advertise you and big up your channel so that you can grow big and better. As you're saying, just double tap on the screen. That's how you like the live stream. Yeah. Another way of easily liking the live stream is by double tapping on the live stream or on the screen, and you'll have helped this live stream well enough, because whenever we get so much likes, it gets suggested to other people. So thank you so much for the support. Yeah, man. So thank you so much for elaborating about the milk and honey, that being the city of Mbarara. Yeah, so big up yourself, Harriet. Thanks so much for the very educative and entertaining and informative vlogs you usually do all over the beautiful content of Africa, beautiful continent of Africa. So big up yourself. I'm so glad that I'm very well versed with the cities of Uganda, despite of never having stepped a foot in the pearl of Africa. So we really do give you the flowers and credit that you deserve for helping us to be aware of the beautiful cities in Uganda. So guys, thank you so much. For the fifth person who has joined, kindly like the live. I can see you have 5 million people watching, but we only have 4 million likes. So kindly like the live for the fifth person who has joined, and make sure you stay interactive on the live chat. As you can see, we are interactive on the live chat. So make sure you stay interactive, and I really appreciate, guys. And as usual, we don't take it for granted for the support you guys give us. Most definitely, most definitely. Be up to yourself, Romy. Blessings. Be up yourself, Sarit. Be up yourself, Harriet. We don't take it for granted for the support and for the informative vlogs that you always share with us. Yeah, man. And as usual, your second home is eagerly waiting for your arrival. Your second home is eagerly waiting for your arrival, and most definitely, if you use Kenya Airways, it will be even much better. But we do appreciate and recognize that Uganda has an airline right now, and most definitely that's a forward move which is welcomed here in the East African community. Wow, beautiful. I didn't know. I didn't think like because I saw how many hours did you use from Kampala to Mbarara? How many hours did you use? The duration of hours you used from Kampala to Mbarara. How many hours do you use? Kindly, I would really like to know, because I thought that Uganda is not that big, so traveling from one point to another won't be that cumbersome. So I don't know how many hours you used from Kampala to Mbarara. I would really like to know how many hours you used. Kindly share, and we shall really appreciate. Most definitely, when you join the live, kindly stay interactive on the live chat, as you can see, and we shall really appreciate and most definitely celebrate you. I used 5 hours to reach Mbarara. Oh, okay. Whenever somebody sees a map of Uganda, of Africa, so Uganda appears to be very small. So somebody might think moving from the most end to the further end won't take long. So I'm even shocked that from Kampala to Mbarara is 5 hours. That seemed to be too much hours. I don't know if it's that far. Is it that far from Kampala to Mbarara? Because I thought it should be like 3 hours or 3 hours and a half if it was to be that far. But I'm shocked you're saying you used 5 hours. Is it because of jam or poor road network or poor road conditions? Because when the roads are not well done, you tend to move on a slower speed, rather than when the roads are really well done, you just glide as you go. So big up yourself. You're saying you used 5 hours, which is amazing. I didn't expect someone to use 5 hours from Mbarara to Kampala, considering that Uganda is not the biggest, one of the biggest countries in Africa, but yeah, it's really far without jam, but it's because of these, because of the roads, they aren't so good. Yeah, I knew that. Actually, I don't know how many hours one will take from the farthest point from west to east in Uganda. In terms of the borders, it shouldn't be that much, because Uganda is not the biggest country, so I feel like somebody should easily use like 7 to 8 hours, 8 hours maybe, from the farthest east of Uganda to the farthest west of Uganda. So I don't know how true that is, but hopefully these are the things we shall once challenge ourselves to see how many hours somebody can use from the farthest east to the farthest west of Uganda. Wow, really like to know how many hours somebody would use. But due to the poor road infrastructures in the African countries, you might get that somebody might even use 24 hours or something in a small country, you know. Yeah, so that's quite unfortunate, but I always say one day Africans will recognize their greatness and they will remove any leader that is barring them from realizing their bigger and much greatness that they deserve. So I believe one day we'll see the light, you know. And thanks so much for responding to our questions over here, Harit. So big up yourself, big up yourself for helping us understand much more of the beautiful country which goes by the name Uganda. Yeah, the Pearl of Africa. Yeah, man. So, I can see who's this? Who's this? Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, you're most welcome. You're most welcome. Thank you so much. As usual, you know, Africa, I wish like Africa could be, you know, united as Europe in one way or another, so that we can still have our countries, but at least in terms of trade, in terms of traveling, we should always be united. We shouldn't be having these things of, you know, visas and all that in Africa. African countries, you know, if you're an African, you should access uh, any country in Africa without having to apply for any visa. Just the way the Europeans uh, do their stuff in terms of trading, in terms of traveling, you know. And these are very important because they help with the economy of Africa. It will help with the economy of Africa at large. So hopefully one day we shall get to realize that, and then it really helps with development. Once the economy grows, because this will facilitate the economy, it will be of great importance. So hopefully we get to realize the borderless Africa in terms of applying visas when traveling here in Africa, so that we can grow just the way the Europeans are doing. You know, they have their own countries to themselves, but they have opened their borders for the other European countrymen to access their country for trade, you know, for travel. Because once you open up Africa in terms of African to Africa, Africans to Africa, it will really help with the tourism, uh, tourism department in each and every country. You know, people will travel easily. It will help with the trade. People will trade easily. You know, it will help with the infrastructure. It will help with the health. You know, it will really help with a lot of things. So hopefully we shall come to live that dream that we achieve borderless Africa, whereby Africans can enjoy Africa without being limited by visas. I can see what you're saying. I just wish we had no borders in Africa, for sure, especially for us who love traveling the world. Yeah, most definitely. And that's why I'm saying Europeans have achieved this perfectly well, in terms of Europeans don't have to apply for visas whenever they are, you know, moving around the borders of Europe, because it really helps economically, and that is the most important thing, because whenever somebody moves, they'll have to spend money to that country. And once they're spending money on, in that country, it helps the economy. So you can imagine how Africa can really gain from that. It would really, really help. And I usually wonder with our leaders, they know these stuffs, but they seem to be blindfolding themselves. And I usually wonder what's wrong with them. And these guys, whenever they go for this summit out there in Europe, in America, they get to see these things. And I'm like, why don't they apply them in Africa? I actually wonder how is the cost of living now in Kenya after the protest? So I believe fuel is the primary uh, the primary I'll say the primary catalysts in terms of cost living in a country. So recently, I'm talking 3 days ago or 2 days ago, the department that controls the fuel pricing here in Kenya reduced the fuel pricing by 8 shillings. So whenever fuel goes down, it helps with decreasing the prices of everything. So I'll say right now it's a bit cheaper. Yeah, because of that. EPRA is the institute that has been mandated to regulate the prices here in Kenya, and they reduced the fuel price here in Kenya by 8 shillings. That was quite impressive to see. You know, as a government critic here, that was good to see that EPRA, you know, listened to the High Court, and they reduced the fuel prices by 8 shillings. So that helps with reducing the prices of everything, because any product has to be transported, and when it comes to transportation, fuel is the primary product that is used to help with transportation. So I'll say we are expecting everything to, to align with that, because whenever the fuel is cheaper, products will most definitely be cheap, and whenever the fuel is expensive, most definitely the produce or the goods will be expensive. So in terms of answering your question, we are expecting, if something was being sold at 65, it's gonna be 60. So I'll say the cost of living, it won't be where we want it, but at least it will have the cost of living will have improved. So that's what I can say about that. So we are expecting it to improve. The cost of living will improve in the benefit of the common citizen, because the fuel price has decreased, and that most definitely affects the pricing to decrease. So that will be in the benefit of the common citizen. So the cost of living will go down in the interest of the common citizen. So that will be good. By the time you're visiting, the cost of living will be at least lower, but not yet where we would want it to be. As usual, we feel like this country should be in better hands in terms of governance, but that's a story for another day. And once we have better governance, the cost of living will be so affordable, and we are waiting and living for that day to come into a reality. So most definitely that will be a day to celebrate that Kenya is an affordable country for many, you know. Yeah, man. So thanks so much for asking that question. If you have another question, you can always feel free to ask. Feel free to ask, and I shall really appreciate. Feel free to ask any question, and I'm here to answer them most definitely. Mm-hmm. uh, yeah, so for those guys who maybe don't know the content I do content where I explore different places, I travel to different places, but currently I haven't traveled, so sooner or later I'll be doing so, and we shall get to explore different places. And most definitely I usually engage myself with okay, I always engage myself with the discussion of the moment, or of the day, whenever we have breaking news or such sort of things, especially now that I'm a passionate person when it comes to leadership. I do engage with proper, I do stand for proper and integral governance. So whenever I have to chip in with my knowledge, I always tend to do so. Yeah, man. So I think that was I think that was some good time I've had with you guys, and thanks so much for those who have joined the live, and I really do appreciate for the support, and for this far we've come. Kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel if you haven't subscribed, and I really appreciate, and keep on supporting this journey that I'm in, and I really do appreciate for each one of you, and for whichever, you know, ounce of support you've always put on this channel. I do appreciate, and without much further ado, I really do support, I really do appreciate, and tomorrow I'll be dropping a beautiful video, so make sure you turn on your post notification bells on, and follow me on my social media platforms, on X, or formerly Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook, and mainly on YouTube and TikTok. I go by the name Romy Is Me. Kindly check me out and follow me for daily updates, and I really appreciate. So thank you so much, Harriet, for the support. I didn't want to make this video so long because it's a bit late in the night, and thank you so much for the support. See you on the next one. That will be very soon. Hopefully in this weekend I'll be doing another live, because right now I want to push on these watch hours. I'll be doing lives and videos on a regular basis. So thank you so much for the support all the way from the Pearl of Africa in Uganda, internationally and locally. So big up yourselves, and successful people look like you, and keep on pushing your dreams to come into reality, and most definitely God will help us achieve our dreams and ambitions and visions to come into reality. So thanks so much, guys. Successful people look like you, and turn on your notification bells on, because tomorrow I'm dropping a beautiful video, and you'll be notified once it drops, and I'll really appreciate. If you haven't watched my previous videos, they were so amazing, and most definitely after finish this video, this live, kindly go and check them out, and I really appreciate. So without much further ado, see you to the next one. I can see people are watching, are joining when I'm leaving. Kindly just like the live, and you can rewatch the live or watch the previous videos I've done, and I really appreciate. Yeah, I can see we have 4 million people watching and 6 million likes. Thanks so much for the support, guys. I'm so I'm so I'm so like I'm so amazed. Like when I'm leaving is when people are joining, but I do understand it's a bit late, and I really do understand that people have different things they're doing. So I still do respect and I appreciate the support. So Harriet, thanks so much for the consistent support. May God bless you and continue winning on your end. And most definitely, your second home is eagerly waiting for you. And stay safe and keep on winning on your end. And everybody stay safe and be blessed in your endeavors. And I really do appreciate. Romy, okay, I've already answered this. Romy, how is the cost of living now in Kenya? So the cost of living currently in Kenya is fairly affordable, as I had already answered on that. So thank you so much, and successful people look like you, and may God bless your endeavors and your ambitions, visions, and goals to come into reality. Bye bye, and see you on to the next one. Boom.